I've been enjoying this little weekend. It went too quick though, but it's okay. So how everybody doing? I've been looking at these trolls tapping into my with their little comments tapping in. And I don't understand how people just say some of the shit that they say, man. You understand what I'm saying? But I wanted to comment on something that somebody had said. It wasn't a negative comment though. It was like saying that his father see that that the blacks allow people to press on us in Los Angeles. I don't know why his father would say something like that. Cause don't nobody press on us. We step to anybody that want to step to us. But the cold part is don't nobody look for violence. We're not seeking violence towards any other race out here. It's not about black and brown going against each other. How everybody doing? Tap on in. It's not about the black and brown going at each other out there. We're just trying to find a common common ground where it can always be peace. The winning circle, that's right. But we can always have some type of positive dialogue, communicating with each other. What's up, man? How you living, man? So I don't understand when people get in here. Then I had a dude tell me the other day, yeah, American Cholo finna pull up on me with 50 syringes and all this. I guess he must have thought that'd make me shake in my boots. Man, I ain't never ran from nothing. I don't fear no man but God. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a tough guy, but I ain't a scary guy. You understand what I'm saying? You put a cat in the corner, the cat gonna come outside that corner. So that's what we need to start understanding. People need to stop trolling in. But one of my friends in here, they said something that made a whole lot of sense. When you're telling the truth and you're keeping it 100, you get a whole lot of haters, man. OG Bam is for the kids. OG Bam is for peace in the communities. OG Bam is for positivity. I'm not for the negative shit. I don't like negative shit. I don't do negative shit. Yeah, I'm going to comment on some shit. If you directing something at me or my people, I'm a strong black man. Although I'm a non-active gang member on gang bang, no more, I'm not here to glorify gang activities. Do I got a whole lot of crip stories? Hell yeah. Listen to me, man. Life is about changing. All change is always not always good, though. But the change that I make in my life is positive and it's good. Today, my life is great. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm going to continue doing what I'm supposed to be doing to stay out the way, and stay out of bullshit. I'm going to stay in my lane. I ain't trying to get in nobody else's lane. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to waste a whole lot of energy on people that got a whole lot of negative shit about us, but I will confront it. You understand what I'm saying? If the person don't like me confronting, well, they need to confront the person that's saying the negative shit. Then you won't have to have nobody rebelling on what they have to say. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get some of these old crib stories, man. Chucky Lab's group home was on my street, Slater and Compton. When I was a little dude, I used to run away and shit, because I had partners in the group home. Guy Walker, Lil Cross, Wayne was in there. Me and Wayne had met in juvenile hall. Wayne ended up calling himself Lil Chucky later on in the gang because he was a buff dude. And I was in the LP with Wayne. I said, man, you might end up going to the group home on my street. Sure enough, he ended up at the group home. So they started making me go down there and hang it. But Chucky had a motherfucking pet bull, man. This was Chucky and Jamil. Jamil was at the group home too. I guess he worked with Chucky, ain't for sure. But my big homie Bodie and Alvin Washington, they had a pet bull, right? So Alvin them take that pet bull down there to fight Chucky pet bull one day, right? Chucky had a dope pincher that was vicious, but the dope pincher was in the house, man. So we in the backyard, the pets fighting my big homie Bodie and Alvin Washington, the dog beating shit out, whooping shit out of Chucky dog. Man, if it wouldn't have been bars on that house, that Chucky Dope Pincher was so vicious. The motherfucker broke the motherfucking window trying to get out there to get to my dog, to get to my big homie's pet bull. The pet bull was taking Chucky pet bull ass down to the ground, right? I said, damn, I was standing on the brick wall, sitting on the brick wall looking at the pet bull fight. Chucky was a good dude, and I used to go down there, man, and look at Chucky buff on him and Jamil. And Wayne them in the living room. The living room, my homeboy used to live in the house, Clarence Verdine. Verdine played for the Indianapolis Colts. And Mr. Shaw ran the group home. So Chucky left the red house and came to the other group home on Slater, right? And listen to me, man. The cold part about it was a lot of people in my neighborhood didn't even know Chucky had the group home over here. Because they didn't hang out like that. Guy Walker, Lil Cross, and they went to the same schools. They went to school with my big homegirl, Stephanie Henshaw, right? And it was all cool, man. For us, Raymond, last time I kicked with Raymond's in Nutty Block, y'all on 165th. Over Big Kitty house. Big Kitty Welch did a video of Kev Mack, him and Mike T. He was over Kitty Welch house, and we sitting over there chopping it up. Him, Kitty Welch, Apple Trash Van, my cousin Big Ollie and them. And I was over there, man. And Raymond used to always be on me sick. My cousin himself was managed. Raymond asked me, so why your ass ain't in school? I supposed to have been in school, right? I'm like, oh man, I'm up to no good. Don't you know, man? Raymond and my cousin put me in a 63 shipment and dropped my ass back off of the Willowbrook Junior High. Like, what the fuck you doing, ditch? Take your ass to school. That's what I love and respect the most about Raymond Washington. Raymond, although he started crip, Raymond wasn't the one to believe in the motherfuckers as being fuck ups. He wanted black youth to be better than what they was. You know what I'm saying? That's what OGs is about. They want the generation under them to accomplish things that they didn't accomplish. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Mayweather. But because a lot of people got the wrong misinterpretation of what Raymond and Tookie was. Them was some good dudes. Same with Mac Thomas, man. Last time I seen Mac was over my cousin Big Ollie in the Ollie house. Mac asked me, Zach just got out of YA and Mac got at him. He said, look at you, ass. Your cousin gave you a low rider, now you think you the man, right? And Mac was like a big cousin to me too. You feel me? Because my cousin then ran with him. You understand what I'm saying? I remember somebody was saying, Tookie brought Crippen to Compton. No, man. Crippen was in Compton way before Tookie got to Compton. You feel what I'm saying? Mac brought Crippen to Compton. You feel me? And created the Grandies, man. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Brandon? How you living, brother? And that's what it do, man. So we got to, what I want people to start understanding is, we got to start honoring people, even though they might have started something that ain't too cool. But them was some good individuals. Raymond and Tookie was some good individuals. Mac Thomas was some good individuals. My big homie Salty from the Grandies, rest in peace. Good individuals. I ran across one of my Damu partners. He's like a brother to me, Stanley Pitts from Lou Sport. And Stanley was with the business. But me and Stanley was like this, man. We was tight in the motherfucker. He called LB. LB, you know, he earned the title, a big homie from me when we was in the penitentiary, although he took something from Compton Crip. But he earned the title of the big homie from me. I respect that man to the fullest, you understand what I'm saying? That's what people need to understand too, man. Like my homie Gang said on this little platform yesterday. I mean, I ain't got no enemies. I ain't got no Damu enemies no more, man. A lot of Damus is my friends, you know what I mean? We ain't on that gang shit like that. We about trying to live and let live. Let bygones be bygones and step on to the next chapter in our life. And I'm trying to create a positive legacy for myself. I don't want to be remembered when I leave this earth as a fuck up. I want to be remembered as a compassionate black man. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I bang, man. And I gang bang, man. It was crippled out with me, man. I was trying to be Raymond, Salty, Mac, all in one. You understand what I'm saying? My homie Lil Locell and them, the bully them. I was trying to be all in dudes all in one time. Thank you, man, brother. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to start stepping to the plate and representing our culture better. When people get on these YouTube things, man, and they try to belittle us or degrade us, we all got to step to tap into their shows and tell them, hey, man, we don't tolerate the disrespect because we're not disrespecting you. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody got him. I don't even know how to say the brother's name in regards to when I said something about American Cholo. Listen to me, y'all. I don't know how they just now get on this video with American Cholo saying that, but I've been saying this. I had been put that on my thing, and I got a YouTube warning that if I do this, that they'll take me off YouTube. I'm not trying to get off YouTube. I like the platform. I got a lot to offer. People got a lot to offer me. Just like I'm feeding y'all some good history, y'all feeding me good comments, and it motivates me to want to stay. One time or another, I got frustrated, said I was tired of this whole YouTube thing. Because I look at the negative comments, but then somebody said it, yeah, Blaze said it. He said that's what haters do, man. Haters, they become trolls and become hating. They hating on somebody that's keeping it a buck. I'm always trying to keep it a buck, man. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this, man. Gangbanging has changed tremendously. You understand what I'm saying? Same as prison. You know what I mean? It's a trip. How these young brothers go to prison now, but on the streets they quick to grab a pistol when they go to prison. First thing they want to get is buy them a cell phone and get their canteen right. You understand what I'm saying? What's wrong with prison is phones and narcotics are what create problems in the penitentiary. Nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing else can create that problem. Nothing but phones and narcotics in prison. That's what created a lot of problems. And the cold part is this, man. I don't knock how the Rasta do their thing in prison. What I do knock is they know they people don't pose to buy drugs from blacks in prison. Blacks know they don't supposed to do it, and they're still selling drugs. So, two wrongs don't make a right. But you already know you can't do nothing to the Hispanic dude if he don't pay you. And if you go to his people and say if they owe you, they're not going to do nothing to him, right? So if the brother turn around and do something to the Hispanic dude for owner, watch this, man. It becomes a ride. I remember last ride I was in Calipat. X-A dude was on that meth, real tough, that crystal, whatever the fuck they call it. And we was walking, my building was coming out, and the other building was walking around, and the essay was so high, he fired on his brother. His name was already, had this, Sereni was already going to deep him behind something. But watch this, they tried to say, it went up, then we was on lockdown for a few days, we brought it off. But people didn't seem to understand, didn't catch it, because it was transparent, they didn't catch the bullshit. The bullshit was this, they knew that this dude, I believe that dude knew what the fuck he was doing. Because watch this, why he ain't do nothing to his cellie? Why he waited till he come out of his cell and swing on a brother? Because he wanted to start something, the line, hopefully his people, he was low-key PCing up. Now that be the problem. I remember when I first got to Calipat from Salinas Valley, the 180, I went to 270, Calipatra, right? Watch this, man. A brother named Memphis, they had told me, this dude gave an essay like 1,300 in green dot numbers, going there to get a phone. That dude came back out with no phone, talking about police took the phone. Line. Right? Listen to me, man. Now I'm going to salute the brothers that said, fuck it, well, we going to piece up to get you a phone. Because they was afraid of the drama. And the drama they was afraid of was brothers going up, they willing to go. That's why I love Al, Big Bobo from Raymond. Right, I can leave him, Tim Cornwall, all us on the yard, we motherfuckers. We was really with the business, but when you get dudes in prison and got the sack in there, they ain't trying to have drama on the yard, because now they ain't gonna get no money. They get mad when the police search. That's what made prison, that's why prison changed. Them dudes in there willing to sell phones and have a sack. But when it come to that drama, they don't want the drama, because that's when they got the lockers down, tear the yard up. Because watch this, when they search prisons now, man, they find more cell phones than they find knives. So that's telling you dudes is not keeping weapons and don't want drama in their life. But they come to the motherfucking streets and want to create a whole lot of drama. Now, ain't that crazy, y'all? But so if you go in there and want to live humble and be passive, why you want to get to the streets and don't want to be passive and humble too? See, I'm baffled behind that type of shit. Motherfuckers need to start understanding that we don't just do that shit. We try to stay focused. A lot of OGs in there, man, we were still like, excuse me, if anybody want the business, you can get the business. So I went in prison, man, and I said to myself, I'm gonna keep it crippin' and keep it nothing at all. I kept it crippin', man. Y'all hooked up, I consolidated Crip organization, never been JAMA, you understand what I'm saying? Never been a Vanguard. None of that. Vanguard was an organization that got started in the late 70s, early 80s. Didn't last long. It was Crips and Bloods together, non-affiliated dudes came together. I was in there when they started Kumi. Big Mousy Brown out the base started Kumi. Me and Mousy was real tight. We go way back from old Folsom to new Folsom. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Nick, somebody out here for you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how we did it, right? And Big Mousy was my boy, man. We got into it. We got into it with the Kumi Corn. Mousy was in old Folsom by this time, level 3 yard. We took off on the Kumi cats, man, over a football game, right? I beat this Jama dude. I was in 2 buildings. This Jama dude, man, I'm in the cell with Duck for me, 6'9",
hey, bring me some
East Coast.
so I can get
and I'm up there capping up some weed. I had just come off family business, capping up some weed and shit. You know, I'm like an ounce of weed. Dude come to say, man, let me have a cigarette. I never forget, man. I said, man, I ain't got no cigarette, keep it pushing, because I'm doing my thing, and I don't want this dude to see what I'm doing. So I come up here and take your shit, bam. He playing with me, but I don't play like that. My celly duck like, hey, man, go and get the fuck away from the door, because he see it's a curtain up where he can't see me. I got to look behind over the curtain like that to see him. So that morning, I tell Duck, I said, breakfast time, I'm going to beat this motherfucking ass, right? The dude was a big old motherfucker, too. He had like a 19-inch on. You know, at this time, I was buffing. I had like a cool 7, right? So we come out for breakfast. Dude see me, because normally I don't come out. I ain't never used to eat breakfast. I had a sack. I had everything I needed in my cell. So I tell boy, I said, man, let me holler at you. Slow drag on the tip. Let me holler at you. He said, oh, man, what's up, Bam? I'm like, no, man, what's all that shit you was talking last? Oh, man, I just wanted a cigarette, man. I'm like, no, not 5. Bing, bing, I 2-piece. I break his jaw. He fell over the steps. I got to stumping him and shit. I broke his arm from stumping him. I broke his arm, stumping him. You understand what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers, we was with the business, but watch this, man. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers that wasn't with the business. I was a dude going up in there, man. I wasn't going to let nobody do nothing to me. Just like the motherfuckers supposed to accept me, not trying to do nothing to them. You understand what I'm saying? I was just glad I had the right dudes that laced me like Sumo, Big Ant, Marcellus, Cutes, Sparks, Reveal, TS, Bam, Big Bam, Bertie Swan, Big Pup. A lot of people don't say nothing about Big Pup from Matrix Gangster. Johnny King, that's my big homie. You feel what I'm saying? Pup was there, he said, Pup come to the cage. He said, boy, they say you beat the shit out that boy. You feel me? Then I whoop on another dude one time. You know, I was telling dude, when I was on level 4, I wasn't on no gang shit. So I was telling this dude, stop calling me Blood. Every time he see me, he said, what's up, Blood? What's up, Blood? I had to tell him one day, stop calling me Blood, homie. You disrespecting me. He said it to me one morning, and my boy Kadogo from the Jokers, Bloodline Cat, that was my partner. Kadogo get at me. He said, man, I'm going to get at that dude. Right? I said, no, you ain't got to get at him. I said, next time he said, I'm going to break his motherfucking jaw. And sure enough, the niggas like, oh, man, we can get down. When I get off work, I'm like, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning on the yard. I got on some blue and white Cortezes, some fresh 501 starched up, but I'm drunk on that wine. Check what I do. I say, no, man, Big Havron told me this a long time ago. Get out where you get mad at. Bing, 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 bing. I 2-piece him, another one who jaw broke, right? Then he tell on me. They read me my rights. He go to court against me. In Sacramento, I had to take a deal for 13 months, 16 months. You understand what I'm saying? Which wasn't no motherfucking problem. But you get a whole lot of dudes in prison that be barking, get a little size on them, and think a motherfucker won't get on them. And this is what I love most about sports from Raymond. I do a 19-month shoot. I end up doing it in Folsom shoot. I come to the line. It's a big scar getting pulled on Seayard since I'm a little scar. I get over there to sports now. So I'm drinking on the yard one day. I used to drink shit out there, Pruno. That white lightning. Sparks put me, so let's walk lap and holler at you. We pop me, say, homie, we getting old in here. Stop putting hands on these dudes, man. We too old. Learn how to do your time better than what I was doing. You understand what I'm saying? The motherfucker always told me, have around the sumo man, Big Andy, man, said, get off where you get mad at, man. We're cleaning the mess up. The motherfucker don't like what happened. And that was my trip activity on the streets when I really gang banged. If I got into it, I didn't go get the crew of niggas I ran with. Excuse my language. The crew of homies I ran with, right? I went and got my pistol and did my thing. I ain't bragging about doing nothing to no brother, man. I ain't trying to glorify this shit. I'm just giving y'all some stories that I ain't with that no more. You understand what I'm saying? I done did some gang goofy shit like that since I've been home. Had a young dude pull a knife on me, man. You know, tell me go get my little homies. I ain't go get my little homies, man. I went and got my little homie. The little homie I went and got, he didn't like. You understand what I'm saying? I seen the boy became a track star, took off running. And it was funny, because you wanted to be tough, and I never said nothing to you. He was just telling me I didn't supposed to be where I was at, and this is where I'm supposed to be at. So this is what we got to learn how to do, man. Let's stop creating drama amongst ourselves. I never got into it in the essays on the streets, the Rasa, the Serenials, whatever you want to call it, right? I grew up with Hispanics, man, in Compton. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when I went to school, and this down this guy too, when I went to junior high, elementary, junior high, when I went to elementary, junior high, and high school, I can count on one hand how many Hispanics went to the school I went to. And white boys that went to Boulevard Centennial with me. You understand what I'm saying? So people be careful when you think somebody's afraid of somebody. Ain't nobody gonna smash us in Los Angeles. We gonna always come together when it's time to come together. Is it sad that we don't come together? Unless it's some racial shit, we should be together when it ain't no racial shit. Because watch this, man. This what people ain't getting either. You get these dudes on here, and they talking about their homeboys, pointing fingers at their homies, and suddenly they become cool. And people know who I'm talking about. I ain't talking about brothers. It's because somebody done told them, man, we with La Raza, we got to stick together. But watch this. I ain't never seen La Raza. If that's the case, if they trying to stick together, American told them a gunner. That's the North and the South. Why y'all ain't trying to initiate that in prison? Because see, it don't go in prison. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I respect what they do. Y'all don't want to go at each other. They don't want to point fingers at each other. Watch this, man. I don't see no black dude on the platform that came off a PC yard. I might see dudes that's interviewing PCs. You understand what I'm saying? Brothers that was PCs. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Well, it is facts, my brother. I might see that, but you don't see a brother that was on the PC yard trying to have a platform pointing fingers at somebody else. A lot of people leave in order to call somebody a snitch, you need paperwork. Hey, man, check this out, man. I know a whole lot of rats that we ain't seen the paperwork on, but we know he's snitching. You understand what I'm saying? People know this. They know that. But people go by that prison shit. Watch this, man. There's something else I want to say. I ain't throwing no daggers. I don't need nobody coming in my motherfucking show later on. But when the Grace War was going on out here, I'm going to show you how they did it. They fell out with the Crips first. I was in LA County jail. I came down on my appeal, right? I was cuffed up in the holding tank in LA County jail. SAs came out their cuffs and told the brothers who was in the tank, if you ain't no Crip, y'all get up out of here because we finna take off. The brothers didn't want to help us. You understand what I'm saying? So them dudes, they went out backwards, started stabbing us. And I got a homegirl from Fruittown whose daughter got life in prison. That's it. Fruittown Pride Rules is beefing with the facts. I don't want nobody to get offended with what I'm saying, but it's a true fact. I know it's a true fact. When the race war was going on out here, when the blacks was putting in work, Hispanics was telling on that. Now that's what people ain't gonna tell y'all either. Watch this, man. It's a known sin in prison that Sureños can tell on us, and they don't consider that snitching. I don't find that gangsterism. I don't find that hoodism. I don't find that thugism. But it's a known fact. Every yard I've ever been on, and the SA dropped out, and he picks you up, he got to tell him something, because the goon squad gonna come up in them buildings, 5 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, catching half of these motherfuckers sleep. Run in, you feel me, water is cut off, you can't flush nothing. Damn near every cell, every fucking cell they go in and find, the phones shit they find, it be our phones. That's why I love Doochie. My boy Doochie. Doochie used to always say, man, when I got my first phone in prison, he said, man, don't never let, if you let your homie use your phone, don't let no Hispanic dude bring that phone back to your cell. Because if you roll it up, he gonna tell where that phone at. And I seen that. Every time they rolled up, the goon squad come in, my brothers get caught with their phone than anybody. Listen to me, man. And that's pathetic. I ain't, because I got some Selena partners that I know ain't no rats, ain't soft. They keep it 100. And if they really kept it 100, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to send a shout out to the boy Boxer Ramirez for finally getting granted parole. Me and Boxer and Trace together, juvenile hall system together. I even read his book, The Black Hand. Right, watch this. Do I admire what he did dropping out? Nah. But hey, man, to each his own, man. Some people want to do what they do. Hey, Bam ain't gonna never do this. I ain't gonna never write a book based on Cripism. My book would be written based on my cripping. Bam, OG Compton, Bam cripping. So I don't have a snitch story to tell, a rat story to tell, because I've never been a snitch or a rat. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even associate with them type of people. And this is what we need. Now, I ain't saying don't fuck with them. You got to choose. You choose your own friends. See, I choose my friends based on my morals and my principles in life. You know, I don't want to have no friend that's in the raping women, fucking with kids. I don't fuck with dudes that shoot kids. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what color they are, none of that. And this is what we got to start understanding, man. We got to start stepping to the plate and stand down for what's right, standing up for what's right instead of for what's wrong. And motherfuckers get on here and they trying to belittle us. Not just Hispanics, not just whites. Brothers try to belittle us too. Charles White is a prime example of trying to belittle us. We got to start confronting this dude with some bullshit. I'm telling you, I seen a clip with this dude. Because the white boy was saying something about him. He was like, man, fuck that white boy. Fuck all white girls. I hope he's going to get raped like I did. I raped white girls and made them love it. And man, check this out. Who want a motherfucker for a friend like that say he's going to rape a woman? That's crazy, man. I don't understand that, man. That ain't no form of integrity to me, no morals, nor no principles. Yet people love to hear this dude talking. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Come on up in here, man, and get aboard this real shit, man. But listen to me, man. Prison was a place that a lot of dudes, I'm not glorifying prison, but a lot of dudes couldn't have made it in prison. I be hearing dudes say in other states what prison they was in. I don't never hear them say they was playing with them Kisu's, right? Them knives, that's what Kisu's knife, right? I never heard them say Kisu, they was playing with them. They was doing a whole lot of boxing. You feel me? Fighting a motherfucker, man. I've been a cold motherfucker. Probably if I was in that joint, I'd have been busting on me some motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Because watch this, I definitely would have been in the hole because I wouldn't have picked nobody motherfucking cotton in no prison. You know what I mean? It took me damn near 12 years to finally say I want every job I was getting in prison. Like, man, I don't want this motherfucking job. I go to work one day like, man, fuck this job, man. You know what I mean? I had a whole lot to do in it. I was selling weed in prison. I had a sack. I went on visits. And in California prison, man, if visits on the day you work, if you don't put that pass in the action, tell them you want to take off, you can't get your visits. So I don't need that type of shit. You know what I mean? If I have my woman come to this motherfucking phone and tell me I can't have no motherfucking visit. And I was a dude, man, who used to be on them lockdowns when we go on lockdown on the Fridays. And these motherfuckers still run visits. Snoopy Mac, what's up? They still run visits, right? And my ex-girl, man, Poo Poo, man, she live in Vegas now, man. Listen to me. She was coming all the way to Vegas to Salinas Valley to see me. And had to see me behind a motherfucking glass, man. That shit wasn't cool, man. To hatch me, all that, man. Majority of my time was on level 4 yards. I started off tracing in 1979 and hit them level 4s from then on. Because I was, watch this, man, I was the type of dude, man, I wanted to go be around my big homies, Ant, Marcellus, and Sumo and them. They on level 4 yards, so I want to be on level 4 yard. You feel what I'm saying? Big Ant played a major role in me standing that weight pal because he used to be on swole. You feel what I'm saying? And I just got to the point where I ain't never going to Buff no iron no more. My first job I had for a long time, I worked 4 years. When I went to the hatchery after doing 5 years shoot, got out the shoot, they sent me to hatchery main line, 180. I became the lead cook. I was lead cook for 4 years, man. Tried to bust on the motherfucker, man. My little cousin that died. Dude called me on the phone crying in the hallway on the phone. Come back in the day room. He was like, damn, man. What's all that sniveling for? I'm like, hey, pump your brakes. And Marcelli Woody from the show line told me some man Bam just lost his little cousin. He was on the phone talking to his family. Dude kept barking, man. You know, trying to clown. I'm telling my, hey, what that clowning, homie? Pump your brakes. You don't know me like that, bro. Right? So I tried to lure dude in the back, wait for the police, couldn't see us. And he didn't want to get lured. So when they said David Root called, bam! I bust a hole in him. Come out with my knife, bust him in his mouth, knock his teeth out with the knife. He fall in the cell. I'm standing over the boy like this, y'all. I'm standing over the boy like this with my knife, right? Throw the knife on the bunch. Nigga, I don't even want to kill you, nigga. I go to my cell. Now I got to get ready because I know I might be going to the hole. Showed up, man. Police, about 10 minutes later, police come knock on the door, say, here's the pack your shit, man. I mean, you know, bag up to the door, couple up, you know what's going on. Go out there, and this old racist ass white sergeant told me to put my face on the wall. I said, man, I ain't gonna do that. You should get on your knees, man. So I ain't finna do none of that. And he hit me with the pepper spray because I wouldn't put my face on the wall, I wouldn't get on my knees. So I headbutted him. I bust his album when I headbutt him. That was what I used to really go to the shoot for, right? Fighting the police. I was good at taking off on the police. Because the police was my number one enemy in there, man. You understand? When I was CCO, my enemy was the police and the enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody else that wanted to have that had fun with CCO. You understand? That was organized crime shit up in there in a roundabout way, right? So that's what it was about. I wasn't in there trying to glorify this shit. Then it just got to the point, man, my ex-girl Cooper played a major role in me turning myself around up in there like, hey man, I sing you everything you want in Chris. You got more than you need in this motherfucker. My mother and father took care of me, my cousin, my homies. I love the T-Tuck. Dog, we were the dudes who bought me phones in that motherfucker. My homie Big Boo, right? Everybody from Front Hood once a week and send us pictures. I had cousins, man. I asked for a package be there in 4 days. You understand what I'm saying? My family took good care of me. My homies took care of me. I stayed on visits, kept me a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Fell in love in prison. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what y'all need to understand, man. A lot of G's like me transformed our mind when we was in the jail, man. Now we on these streets and we trying to do something positive. You understand what I'm saying? We never want to go back to that non-alive plantation, because that's all it is a plantation. They push inmates to do all their motherfucking bidding for them, working. But you always gonna have politics in prison. But ain't nobody gonna follow the protocol when it comes to politics. Ain't nobody gonna tell their people when they wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't about motherfucking smashing. On where from the outside looking in, the way it looked like blacks get smashed because it's a divide and conquer thing. Now I don't know why a lot of us bite into the manipulation of what other people say. I feel you shouldn't support this brother because he ain't from where you from. That's taboo. And watch this, a lot of people try to point the fingers at the Crips. The Crips is the most hated gang in prison, but the most respected. Always remember that. I'd rather be respected than loved. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people hate us. Most of us love us, but all of them don't respect us. Crips was the most hated prison gang, not prison gang in prison. Crip is not a prison gang. Damoose is not a prison gang. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody hated the Crips, man, because they knew we was deep. You understand what I'm saying? Now you going to a yard, like you go to a level 4 yard in prison in California now, it's taboo to see more than 20 or 30 white boys. That's taboo. And I'm finna get that, hey, watch this, man. Mayweather, give me about another month, you're gonna see to watch this t-shirts and hats, man. Guarantee you. I'm gonna have them. And as soon as I get them off the press, I'm coming with a raffle. Give out a shirt and a hat. Watch this, man. So yeah, y'all need to understand. CB, what's up with you? Y'all need to understand something, man. Chris was the most hated in prison, but we stayed down for our crown. Motherfuckers didn't smash us. Even when I was CCO, man, CCO took the noise to them. You feel me? We took the noise to the image. And if you ever was to talk to some image got on this motherfucker, they'll tell you that. We took the noise to them and made them say, man, let's kind of back this up. Let's have some some C shit up in here. The CCOs, we wasn't no joke. And when we was in existence, our law was the Crip law. See, that's the problem in prison, man. Ain't no structure in prison amongst blacks. Yes, still JAMA. Yes, still Bloodline, UBN, still Blue Note. CCOs, we step back. But it's no one organization for them organization. It's that structure being, they're not following suit on that structure. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to learn how to create structure. That's what's missing on the street. There's no structures in our communities with gangs. That's what's not popping. We need a structure out here. If a motherfucker create a structure, people gonna follow the rules and regulations of that structure. You must follow the protocol, man. Because some of this gang shit has gotten outrageous. You get girls that voice their motherfucking opinion. And I love all my homegirls. But a female should not be voicing her opinion unless she's sharing it with her own dude or somebody she can trust. Everybody got a lane to do, man. Motherfuckers need to stop getting outside of their lane. Just trying to jump at somebody. I'm just always stay in my own square, man. but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but if the truth hurts, hey, you ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to tap into this. But if the truth hurts, hey man, accept it and embrace it. Embrace the truth, man. The truth, I said, somebody told my mama told me this a long time ago. Truth will set you free, man. And with that said, man, this is the best 35 minutes I can get y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Support the channel. OG Bam, Pamper Front Hood, y'all.